Hello, I'm Kevin Davis. In our last talk we were talking about the inherited characteristics of people and how their characters are formed very early in their embryonic state, as unreal time downloads the character from one of the forebears, either from the mother or the father side. We also suggested that rather than being at random, nature selects the forebear on the basis of when they were born, or not necessarily when they were born, when they were conceived, and not necessarily on the day, but which part of the lunar cycle. It's important to think about this because farmers these days plant their seeds now according to lunar cycles, so there is some sort of correlation. But if it's true what I say, then it is also true that everybody born has inherited their character from somebody who lived or was born or conceived at the same time in the calendar. And this is the basis of astrology. Now we're not talking about divining the future and all the rest of it. That is impossible. We know that from what we've talked about previously. But we're talking about the characteristics that we identify in horoscopes. Now I'm a Piscean, for instance. I identify with the characteristics of being a dreamer, a compassionate, devotional sort of person. And funny enough, when I meet other Pisceans, they all identify with much the same characteristics. And so it is the same with all the other horoscopes, the other 12 signs of the zodiac. So, is there some basis for this in truth? Well, others will point to the fact that identical twins, born to the same parents, born presumably from the same eggs and sperm, can have different characteristics. And we can be helped here a little bit by the fact that in people's characteristics, according to the horoscope, there are sort of negative aspects. For instance, as a Piscean, mine could be self-pitying, lazy, traits such as this. And I suggest that it's possible that when we have identical twins, that on the one hand we have the more positive aspects, and on the other twin we might get some of the more negative, giving what looks on the face of it to be differences, but in the reality they are still from the same characteristic, the same background. I just think that with this, thinking it like this, that there just might be something in this side of astrology. Makes you think though, doesn't it?